Hi there, my students. Good day. So again, welcome to Mobile Applications Development with IOnic. So my name is Mr. Nino Herrera. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate how to use the NG4 together with the dictionaries in IOnic. The NG4 is somehow similar to for statement, but it has many functions as well. It not only displays the array, it displays the any other type of array, just like the dictionary and its contents. So you will see in this video all the simple example about that, so that you may understand and do an experimentation with yourself. Okay, so right now let me share my screen. Just wait. Okay, so here you go. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so for demonstration purposes, we're going to create an e-commerce app. Okay, a simple e-commerce app with products, and with these products, the user has the ability to select the products, and the products will be saved inside the cart. So that is what we're going to do. But before that, you have to establish the contents or the products in your app. So right now, we are here on the HTML, but to list those products, we have to go to homepage.ts. And then below the constructor over here, you're going to declare a variable that defines the data or the records of the NG4 of your NG4 that will be displayed. So as I told you before, we are going to create products. Okay, so I mean products in our shopping app. So let's name the products as let's say prods. Okay, just to tell you, to you can name the variable in any name you like as long as you understand. So for me, the name of the products is prods. And then the data type of these prods will be not number. No, it's not a string, but any. And the reason why it's any is because the content of these prods is not only text, but also numbers, such as price, the price of the product. And that is why it's any. And then since this dictionary, by the way, we are doing a dictionary. This dictionary, or you can call that an array if you like, it has a records inside. So if you want to signify this has a records, all you have to do is to put a bracket like this, just like in your C++. Okay, there is a bracket in the array. And then you type the equal, and then bracket again. And then semicolon in the last. And inside this bracket, you are going to put the records together with the data fields. Okay, but to arrange it, we do it like this. We put the brackets down, including its closing. Okay, and now it's time for you to put the products. So to do that, you have to put the curly brace. Okay, and then comma if there is another. Let's put 3 products here. So 1 here, 2 here, and then finally 3. So we have 3 products, and then the rest there is no comma at all. And then we bring down this thing so that it will be properly arranged in your eyesight. Okay, and then put the products here. Let's say shorts. Okay, we are selling clothing, by the way. And over here is sweater. What else? Sweaters, pants or blouse. Okay. Let's say t-shirt or shirt, whatever. So any text. And then let's put the price. So short I will not put this in US dollars. I will put this in pesos, in our currency here in the Philippines. Let's say 300. And then in sweater, let's say this is around 600 pesos. And the t-shirt is around 150 pesos. Okay. So there you go. You have the price and then you have the products. And the next thing we should do here, since this is a dictionary, is that we are going to put the data fields on each record. So this 300 here, we put price as a data field to define it. And then this price, this word, will be applied on this 600 pesos and 150 pesos. The shorts, the sweaters, and the t-shirt, I think we have to name it as product name or prod name. Let's make it short. And then we copy it and then paste it on the sweaters and the t-shirt. Okay. And then, you know, every product must have an identifying number, just like the student ID or the licensed driver number. So you have to put it like that so that in case you are going to create a searching program, just in case, it's better to practice it. So let's put here, the shorts is 001, and this one, sweaters is 002, and the t-shirt is 003. And we are going to put a comma, of course, to separate it. And then we are going to put the field name prod number. I'm very sorry, it was capitalized. Prod no, okay. And of course, we are going to copy it and apply it to each product number of each product. Okay, so that's it. There you go. You have now the dictionary for the prods. Okay, and you may ask me, well, maybe somebody will ask, why is it that the 002 is a number? It is enclosed by this double quote, unlike this price. It is because there are product numbers that that may contain some letters. And another thing, another fact is that prod no or product number is not an item that we are always making a computation. No, product numbers are not meant to do that. So it was the price we are going to compute. That is why we have to, we should not put a double quote on it. Okay, so that's it. So the question is, how are we going to display this set of data? So first of all, we have to save this. And let's go to the homepage.html. And to do that, all you have to do is to put the ion list tag on this. And inside this ion list, we are going to put the ion item. Okay? And in the ion item, we are going to put a ion label, and our job or our task, the task that we are going to put the ion label is to display those items that we just created. So in ion item, now we are going to apply the NG4, and to apply the NG4, you do it like this. So asterisk, NG, and then the capital F, and then OR, small again, NG4, and then you type the equal sign. And inside this equal sign is a double quote. And over here, we're going to type the name of our dictionary. So let's go to homepage.ts over here. We just copy this one and go to HTML and then paste. Okay, and then you're going to invent a variable representation for prods. Okay, variable representation, whatever variable. If you like, you can make it A or S or X or P or P, whatever. Okay. So in our example for today, I think we have to create the variable PPP to represent the variable, to represent the dictionary prods. Okay. So to emphasize that, in NG4, you have to put this clause, let PPP of pros, okay? And then after that, you have to put comma, and inside of it, you have to put the index. However, this is not required most of the time, but it's a very good practice if you are going to do this. So you're going to put let, and then you invent the variable for index. Let's say x is equals to index, and that's all, okay? So what is the meaning of this, by the way? It means that all the records inside the prods, which is these three, will now be transferred to the variable PPP in order for it to be represented. That is the meaning of these words. And these words here, okay, this code, what it means is every item or every number of this record will now be recorded to X. It means that the index numbers such as 0, 1, and 2, okay, 0, 1, and 2, will be recorded to the index. And again, this thing here is not required, okay? But you will see the significance of this when we go to the remove item in the cart, okay? But for the meantime, our concern here is to display. So how do we display? To do that, go inside to this ion label and then put the two curly braces. And on these curly braces, you're going to put the field name of the product, or I mean the item would you wish to display. So we're going to display the prodno first. So go to HTML and then type prodno. Okay, prodno. So this prodno belongs to prods. However, again, the representation of prods in this HTML is now PPP. So therefore, you type PPP for this prodno. Okay, so we try to save now and have a look on this simulation. And now you can see in simulation, there is the product number of each products. Okay, and as stated by this sentence, I mean this code. So I think it is obvious for you to know that if we want to display the product name, okay, let's say prod name, it's obvious for you that we are going to put PPP because that's the owner of that dictionary. And then when you save that, it will appear those items or records in your app. Okay, so now you have the short, the sweater, the t-shirt. Okay, so there you go. And let's put the price. It's very easy. Just put the price and then the PPP in the beginning. And then save. And there you go. There's the price. There's the product name. And there's the product number. Okay. But of course, obviously, if you are making a shopping, there should be a button on each item. And to do that, inside this ion item in which the NG4 is raining, so you have to put this ion button here. And then you put add on the caption. Okay, so try to save this thing and let's see what will be the effect. So now you see there is an add on each item. Okay, so if we have an ad, it means that there is a cart somewhere in our app. There must be a cart or a basket. Okay, so to do that, we are going to create an additional dictionary for that basket or cart in order to store the items that we have selected. But first, we have to decorate this thing. We have to show the user that these things here are the what you call this? The products, and the bottom is the cart. So let's put it this way. Let's use the H1 or let's say H3 with the align is equals to center. Okay. And then on the caption, we put products. and then we save. Okay, here you go. And we are going to do the same thing with the ion, what you call the cart. But before doing that, of course, we have to do an ion list again to represent that. And also inside of it is the ion item. Okay, and also there should be an ion label. Okay, later we're going to represent those cards, and then we are going to put a button. But with this button, instead of add, we put remove. Because if you wish to remove the item, there should be a button that corresponds to it. So we have to save this, and let's have a look. So you see there is a remove there, but unfortunately there is no indication that this is the part of the shopping cart. So it's better on the top of this ion list. So I mean in the bottom, we're going to do it like this. So we copy it and paste it here, and let's put cart or your cart. Okay, we click file and save. Okay, so I guess this is perfect right now. Okay, so the problem is when we are viewing these products here, there should be a picture, you know, a picture for the products. So how do we display a picture on each product so that the user are going to select it correctly? So to do that, we're going to use the IMG-SRC in the HTML. Okay, we're going to use that tag over here. But before doing that, the technique here, by the way, is that on the dictionary, sorry, we have to put picture, sorry, it's capitalized. You have to put the word picture, and then you put the name or the file name of the picture in that container. So we copy it and we paste it into other records. And the question is, where can you get the picture? Well, it's up to you. If you wish, you can have your camera and snap a picture on the products that you wish to put there. For educational purposes, I just go to Pixabay, one of the sites that offer free pictures. You can go there, Pixabay. And I already downloaded some pictures for these items. So over here, I have pictures right here, including the logo, which is I already modified. And this is the picture of the shirt. This one is the picture of the sweater. And this one is the picture of the shorts. So let me show you. This is the picture of the shirt. This is the sweater. And these are the shorts. Yes, looks like a pants, but for me it's a short. And over here is a modified logo. Okay, so this is the name of our clothing store, Dina's Boutique. And we are going to include that in our app. So to do that, my students, you have to drag these pictures in the folder assets. There is the assets folder below the app module.ts. So drag the pictures there, and then you will have the pictures which will be referenced later. Okay, so again, there is the assets folder. You're going to put the files here. Okay, and you're going to drag those pictures. So one moment. I'm now going to drag the pictures there. So do it gently. Okay, and then release the mouse. And over there now is your pictures. Okay, so you can see it can be shown by Visual Studio. So now that we have a pictures there, I think we have first display the logo. We have to use the IMG SRC. So let's go back to HTML. And then on the top of this app over here, so you put the img tag with a slash on it. And then you put the attribute src and then type equals and then double quote. And inside the double quote, you have to put the slash assets. That's the name of the folder in the bottom, assets, and then the name of the file. So you have to be very careful here because somehow the IOnic and the Visual Studio is somehow case sensitive. So I think it's better for us to copy the name of the logo, Dina's logo, let's say rename and then highlight and then copy the whole thing. Oh, sorry. I think we have to right click here and then copy the relative path. Okay. Let's try. Let me see what it looked like. Paste. Ah, over there. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I think it's better for us to try. Let's see what will happen here. So file and then save. Oh, I guess it's wrong. I think we have to do it in an opposite way. It's this slash here with the backslash. And this one backslash. And let's click file and then save. Ah, see? So this is the correct way to do that. So you put this, instead of slash, you put the backslash. Oh, sorry. It's slash, sorry. It is a slash, okay, and not the backslash. And then put the folder there, and then the name of the file, which is written correctly. And now you have the boutique store, but the picture here is so large, I guess the users will not appreciate. We have to put the height is equals to 200 and then the width is 200. Okay, so Control S for save and let's see. So I guess that one is displayed somehow correctly. Maybe let's put it 100 because we will not trying to emphasize the logo. And this IMG SRC, I think it's better for us to put a paragraph. Okay, that's it. And align is equals to sender. Okay, so save. Okay, so I think it's very it's quite bad. So large for this, and let's try H4. This one is H4 as well. And then one moment. Save. Oh. H6. Save. I think it's H6 is much better compared to this. The H4 and the H1. So let's put H6 here. Okay, I think it's much better for the view. Okay, so now our next concern here are the products, the picture of the products on each item. Okay, so we have already know how to display the pictures basically in IOnic. It's the same with HTML's IMG SRC. You will just use this thing. So we are going to use the same strategy, I mean the same thing with the NG4. Okay, but before that, you have to go to the homepage.ts again, and this picture, this one here, you have to write or to type the name, the correct file name of each picture. So this shorts, this thing is corresponded to this shorts one, I think shorts pick one.jpg, yes. So let's type shorts pic1.jpg. Is it correct? Let's find out. Shorts pic1.jpg, small letters, correct. So sweaters is corresponded to this sweaters IMG. This is capital I and the rest is small. So we put sweaters img.jpg. Okay, that is correct. And the t-shirts is corresponded to the file shirt picture 22.jpg. So shirt 22.jpg. Shirt picture, sorry. Shirt picture. And I guess that is small. Oh, yes, it was small. Shirt picture 22.jpg. Okay, so that's it. You have already the information and hopefully it will display. So let's click File and then Save. And let's get back again to the homepage.html. And here, where the product is, so instead of putting PPP picture here, no, we're going to create another tag to display that. So we will use the IMG, the slash in it, of course. And then we put the SRC equals, and then the height and width. Okay. And on the SRC, the location here is the same with Dina's logo. So therefore, we will just copy this thing and then paste it over here. Okay, we paste it there. And then to represent the items, this picture here, so all you have to do is to do the same thing with these three. So we put double curly brace and then PPP dot picture. Okay, so I hope this will work. So let's try to save the file and have a look. Okay, you can see the pictures are now shown in your app, but I guess the picture is quite large. I think it's better if we try to make it smaller, a little bit smaller. And I guess this is quite fascinating. Okay, so picture sometimes it's better for it to be displayed before the caption. We put it on the top here. Okay, let's save again. Okay, I guess this is better. Okay, so that's it. So congratulations, you have the pictures, you have these records. The next thing we are going to take focus is the cart. Okay, and the add button, of course. So let's do first the cart. So go back to this homepage.ts. And then do the same thing like this. Let's put cart and then any. If you like, you can put basket or any language you would like to represent the cart. And then we put brackets and then type equals. And then also the same thing with the brackets as well. And then the semicolon. And on the cart, we are not going to put any item except for the fields. Except for the fields that will save and capture the product that the user is going to be selected. So, like the prods, the cart has also a product number to be saved or to be recorded. It has also a product name to be recorded, and it also has a price to be recorded as well, and a picture to be recorded as well. However, the difference of this card between the products is that the card is identified by order number. Okay, so let's put it as a record. This order number is the one who will identify the items that the user has selected. Okay, so that's it. So you have the card. So now let's click file and then save. And let's get back to HTML. Okay, so over here, this thing is here that represents the card. We're going to put now its NG4. So over here is the ion item. And now let's type here the asterisk and then NG and then capital F4. I'm very sorry. Okay. And then type the equals and then the double quote. And inside of it, you have to type the name. Yes, the name of this this thing here. Okay, cart. So let's put cart here. And then try to represent it with a variable. Let's say the variable that represents the cart is CCC, okay, whatever variable you like. And then let's try to emphasize it with the words let's, sorry, small letters. Let's CCC of cart. So now CCC is the new ambassador of the cart that will be displayed later. And again, a very good practice of putting the index just like this in the prods. So we have to make a version for cart. So let's put y is equals to index of the cart. Okay. So now it is represented. Very good. So the next thing we should do now is we are going to do it like this, but instead of PPP, it will be CCC. So I will now put a double curly brace for each item. And I believe if we are going to represent the card, it is better to represent only the product name, the picture, and the price. We don't need to put the order number or the product number, okay? Otherwise, it will be crowded in your app. So let's put here ccc.product name and then ccc.price. So what you mean here is this. This is what you meant here. You would like to display all the contents of the card, all these, whatever records it will be saved there inside. So let's get back again to HTML. Okay, so now it's represented. Again, I will not put the product number because it will crowd my screen, but it's up to you if you wish to do that with your own. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing here as the products. We have to display also the picture. So I will now put img src equals whatever, and then height, let's say 150. Okay, and then height, width is equals to 50 as well, and then close. And for the img src, we have to put the correct path for that. So we put the assets folder, and then we put the variable that carries all the items in the cart. So if you are going to inspect your cart dictionary, you just put there also a picture. So in the HTML, do that, put the curly brace, and then put the picture but instead of PPP, it is represented by the CCC or the card. Okay. So now let's click File and then Save, and let's have a look. Okay, as you can see, there is no picture as well at the moment because we're not selecting a product at this moment. So now let's put the functionality of this Add button. So the algorithm here is when you click the Add button, these things here, the 001, the shorts, and the 300, including the picture, just in case I click the Add, it will then be saved in your cart. It will jump into the cart. Okay, it will have a duplicate copy for the cart. That is what I meant. So for the sweaters, it's the same, and also for the t-shirt is the same. So this Add button is not only individual, but a group. It is only one thing or one element that you are going to edit in order to represent this Add. Okay, so in our code here, this is that button, this iron button here. Okay, so since it carries an information, so therefore the click event, and by the way, you are going to invent a name for the procedure. So what name would you wish to have? Let's say add to basket, add to cart. That's the name of our procedure. Okay, and then over here inside, this is the one that you invented. What about this one? Are we just going to leave it like that? No. This thing carries an information. So the moment you selected the sweaters, all these 600 here, the 002 here, will be saved on the Add button. So therefore, we will just put this PPP inside. Okay, so that's it. So now let's click File and then Save. Okay, so now let's go to the TypeScript file. And over here, you type the name of that procedure. The name of that procedure is this one. And we put it here. Okay, with the curly brace, of course. And what we're going to do again when you click the Add cart, something happen is something data transfer or data duplication are going to happen here. So when you click Add, the target of this one is not only this, but this, the cart. So therefore, we put the target. This cart, that's the target. What we're going to do, we're going to push a data inside of it. What kind of data? We're going to put this, all of this, to this. Instead of blank, we are going to put the content of the PPP inside so that it will have, the cart will have the value of whatever the Add to cart carries. Okay? So this PPP here is also carrying this prod no. Okay? It will copy itself and put it to the cart's prod no, okay? Same thing with the product name. So whatever product name is saved inside the PPP will now transfer to the prod name of the cart. Same with price. So PPP.price. So whatever this product's price, whatever number it is, it will be saved or will be transferred to the price. The price of what? The price of the cart, okay? And also with the picture. Okay, so that's it. So whatever picture is PPP carries will be transferred to the picture of whom? The picture of cart. Okay, it will just data transfer. Regarding the order number, I guess we will not put it yet because this is very special, by the way. We are going to generate an order number automatically. Okay, so we try to save. Hopefully this will work. Okay, so you see, I click the add button of the sweaters. I will now click the add of the shorts. So I now add the shorts, the t-shirt, the sweaters, okay, the t-shirt again, additional t-shirt, additional shorts. I want many shorts, many shorts. So when I scroll down, here you go. I have plenty of shorts here. And sweaters again. Okay, so that's it. So what if I wish to remove this this very adequate item here? Okay, so we will now program the remove, by the way. So let's get back to the code and let's go to the homepage.html to program the remove button. So to remove button, just like this one, add to cart. So here we put also the same event with the equals, and we try to invent a name of the procedure. So let's say remove item. You wish alis in Tagalog. So remove item or remove product or whatever you like. So for me, I will choose remove item to name my procedure. And this procedure, we have to carry the CCC, okay, and the index, because there is an identifier, so we can accurately remove that item. Okay, so that's the purpose. So now let's try to click save, and of course there will be nothing there. Okay, so there is nothing. When you click remove, we still don't have the program. Okay, so now I'll just wait. Okay. So now let's proceed to the coding the remove button. So when we click remove button, of course, that item will be removed. So we already have the click here. So all we have to do now is to type this procedure name inside the homepage.ts. So now we copy it. And then we go to homepage.ts and do a procedure for remove item with the curly brace. Okay, so let's find my magnifier. Okay, and now when we click this, we will tell the cart to remove that item. So therefore, the target again here is the cart. This.cart. This time, our procedure here is not push, but to splice. Okay, to splice whom? We're going to splice whatever number, whatever this cart is carrying. This is the unique identifying number, and only one. I hope this will work, by the way. So let's click file and save. So add, remove. Ah, see, it's magic. So add, and then remove. Okay, so now you can see it's working. So let me add a lot of sweaters and shirts and shorts and shirts and shorts and shorts and t-shirt, whatever. So let me remove the sweater, and I will remove the shorts. remove this and this. Okay. Okay, so that's very short. I hope you understand this. And you see the reason now why is this, why the index is very important, because it identifies each record for these products that we, or cart that we are just created. Okay, so why, and then this one, the step number. So also with the cart, that's the reason why it's very important to put that. Okay, so I hope you understand. And in some programs, as I mentioned before, we have to put the identifier number for this. So for the product number, it is already identified. But what I told you in the beginning is that we are going to put the order number for the cart. And that, of course, must be automatic. This one here. Okay. So the moment we select a product, the moment we click this one, this, not only it will add on the basket, it will also provide a, what you call, an identifying number for each item. So we are going to use time to do that. Time, because time is unique, isn't it? Okay, and that will be the order number. So wait a minute. Okay, homepage.html again. Okay, so over here in the ion list on the cart, let's put here the ion input. Okay, and then let's put a name on it. NG model. Okay, and then let's put here txt order number. So that's the name for this ion input. Txt order number. So this is where the order number will appear, and it will be saved inside of the cart, by the way. Let's try this, okay? So save. Yes, it will appear here, and a number will appear here, by the way. So let's put now the code. So we're going to put the code, by the way. So every time we click the ads, there should order number will appear here. Every time we click the ad, and it must be unique. So we click the ad, there is order number up here. So you click the ad again, it will have another order number. So you click the ad again, there's another set of very unique order numbers. Okay, so this order number, we are going to put that into the add to cart button. So this is the trigger. So the target of the add button is not only adding, okay, it's not only adding, but also putting a unique, putting a unique number. That's the job. Okay then. So let's go now to the add to cart button. Let's go to TS. Here is the add to cart. And let's put the target. The target here is this dot txt, this dot, okay, it's not appeared yet. And the reason why it's not appeared, because you are not yet declaring it. Txt order number. Is this correct? HTML, is that correct? No. No, it must be this one. It's case sensitive. Okay. Oh, and then let's put it as nothing. Okay, like that. So let's put now is that order number is equals to blank at the moment. And this order number for the cart, instead of blank, it will say whatever number will penetrate inside this txt order number. So this thing here will be removed and replaced with txt order number, like this. Okay, so now let's make a formula for txt order number. Okay, so just wait. So let's make a formula. I'll just arrange something here. Just wait. Okay. One moment, please. Okay, so now let's get back to order number. Okay, so it's there already. Unfortunately, it's still blank. It will not generate something. So so I told you that the number, the time or the day will be a unique identifier for the order number. So to do that, we invent a variable. So let's make a variable today. Okay, today is equals to dates. Okay, it's a date, by the way. Sorry, one moment, please. Okay, so it's a date, and I think I have to arrange this one. It's quite confusing to you, by the way. One moment, I will arrange the. I guess this one is very clear. Just one moment. Where is my magnifier? It's here. Okay, so now we have the txt order number there, and now let's put the date again. I guess today is again. No, I just type it. It's missing. Today is equals to date. Okay, that's it. We're going to use the day, and we're going to what you call this? Put it into pieces, chop it into pieces by getting its year, month, and day, and milliseconds if you like. Okay, so let's put y as year. Okay, this is any, by the way. This is the year, the month, the day, if you like cars. Okay, and then year, month, day, hours, and then minutes or seconds, and then milliseconds to make it more unique for our product. I mean order number. Okay, so this M, I think it's already identified. Duplicate. Oh, it's already duplicate. So let's put MM instead. Okay, that's it. Minute. So over here in the order number, I mean in the add to cart, we're going to order today. I think let's make it this day. Okay, today. Okay, so let's tell them that, let's tell today is equals to new date. It is that today is equals to new date. And then there is a little bit problem here. Okay, let's make it capitalized to make it, oh, it's the same. So this today Why is it you're wrong? Type date is missing because of the date constructor. Okay. I guess, excuse me, by the way. I guess we have to put something on the top. Just wait. New date. It's supposed to be correct. I think we have to do something on the. Just wait. I think we don't need that. So problem on the day. I see. It is because we made a mistake here. It's supposed to be, instead of equal, you have to put colon. Yes, it was colon. And now it is correct. Okay, so now there's the colon. Everything is correct now. Okay. So now this is the TXT order number. What will happen is we will concatenate each one of these. So first we have to write this. Sorry. So this dot y, this dot for m for the day, for h or hours, for minutes, for seconds, for milliseconds. We will capture the year, the month, the day, the hours, the minutes, the seconds, the milliseconds of this date. Then we will combine them together to make an order number. This is what we're going to do. Okay, so what can we do there is this equals, each one of them have equals. Okay, and then today we're going to extract its full year. Okay, we're going to get the thing. And for this month, we're going to extract today and get the month. For the day, we're going to extract today and get the day. For the hours, the same. For this minutes, this, that. Oh, sorry. Get minutes. Okay, this one. Oh, sorry. Yes. Get seconds. Get milliseconds. Okay, so these items here are numbers. Since order number is a text, I think we will having problems with that when we concatenate. It will compute the numbers. So that is not what we need. What we need is the number itself, not the calculation. So we put the string function on each one of them. One moment. The string function, I will just copy and give them a string function on each one of them. A lot of confusion here. And I have to close each one of them. Okay, there you go. So we have now the cutted version of today's date. And it will become another number. So let's now combine the result of each one of them by using the plus. So let's plus them one by one. So I'm now going to remove this one here and replace it with this. So this dot y plus this dot m plus this dot y plus this dot h plus this dot m&ms, this dot s, and finally this dot ms. So this one here must be separated. So what we are doing now here is not computing, but we are concatenating. We're trying to combine the text of each object, and you will see what will happen when we do this thing. Hopefully it will work. Now we have here the concatenation, and then it will become the other number. The combination of year, months, days, hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds. And that, my friend, is very unique. So let's click File and Save. So you see, it works. There is the year. Okay. And there goes the, what else did we do? Okay, the month, the year, the month, and the day, the milliseconds, all of it are combined there. Okay. And then, just one moment. Let's click sweaters. Let's add sweater. Take a look if this is going to be changed. You see, it changed. So this thing here is the order number of this. The one before that you have seen is the order number of this. So when we click add shorts, you will see it will change. So this number here is now recorded for the shorts. Okay, so let's remove. So let's add this t-shirt. Take a look if this is going to be changed. Okay, so you see that number, this number here, is assigned to the shirt. And let's add for sweaters. And you see it changed. This number is now assigned to sweaters. So when you add additional, this number, unique number here, will be added to the shorts. So I think it's much better if we want, we have to do that in HTML, allowing us to see if these things are really same. So let's get back to HTML, and over here, I'm not sure if this is going to work. Item. And then let's put the curly brace. And then CCC or cart. And then order number. Is it correct? Let me check. Order no. Sorry. Order no. Okay. So let's see if this is going to show up. Save. And let's have a look. Oh, it's not working. No, it's not. So let me remove this thing. Ah, it's not working because we have too much C's here. So reduce. Okay. Then save. Okay, you see? This thing here is now passed on this item here. So which makes them unique. So let's add the t-shirt. There we go. There's the order number of the t-shirt. It is saved already in the cart. Let's save the shorts, or let's add the short. And you see, this is the very unique order number. It is now transferred to the shorts. Okay, so again, so let's go to sweaters. Let's add the sweaters, by the way. And take a look, this one is going to be changed. So it changed to this, and it saves to this item. So add the t-shirt. It adds the t-shirt with this number. Add another sweater. And there's the order number. It transferred and saved to this item that the user selected. Okay, and then you can print a receipt if you can do that. Okay, so my class, I don't know if you are confused what I have done. I hope not. This is just a um, very simple e-commerce example in IOnic, in an app that is done in IOnic. So again, we have two items here. This is for the products, and this is the cart. And both of them have dictionaries, and both of them have NG4s. Okay, but when it comes from button task, instead of the other one is removing or adding together, but this one has an add only, and the other one is to remove. And you notice that each parameters of this procedure is quite different. This is only single. We are transporting the information here to the cart, this, and over here is not. This one captures the user selected product in the bottom, this one, and then removes it with the index number. That's the importance. Okay. So this is the TypeScript. We just created two tables or two dictionaries. Okay, the other one has already a product inside, and the other one is empty because the purpose of this again is to record all the things that you buy. We record here. That is why when we click some add here, it behaves like this. All of this in the cart is saved now inside the cart of the dictionary we just created. And again, we have a very unique number on each item. It is because of the TXT order number, okay, which generated using these variables. And this date, we just chop it into months, days, hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. And by the way, of course, you can research the IOnic website and try to find a way on an attribute that allows you to hide this input box so that users will not get confused what you call this, have discomfort with that. Okay, so that's it. That's it for my discussion of this subject. And I hope you can apply and do that in your other experiments, by the way. Okay, so again, thank you very much for watching and listening. So that's it. If you have any questions, you can contact me, and I'm happy to answer your emails. Okay, and your chat, by the way. So thank you, and bye now, and God bless you all.